Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. So today I have here, I promise you I'm not doing this number on purpose, but this is another 4 fragrance combos. I wouldn't say sexy per se, although it depends what you consider sexy. For me, these have been so uber feminine and luscious and kind of hinting at spring. I know we've got like another month and a half of spring. The Grand Ogden CM Shadow. So we'll have apparently 6 more weeks of winter. But like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes, like, I still enjoying my gourmands. Don't get me wrong, but some of those a little bit more brighter or fresher, bubbling type of fragrances have just been, and rosy fragrances have been catching my attention, and so I've just been playing around with some fragrance combos, and y'all, 2 chef's kiss as I spit everywhere. Not just 1, but 2 chef kiss. These are really nice. The price points are varying. It's quite interesting depending on the price point how much like it does vary. But if you have some of these, if you have any dupes of these, because I always want to make a disclaimer real quick before we actually get into these fragrances here. When I'm offering up these combos, it doesn't mean that it has to be the exact fragrances. It could be dupes of them. It could be ones that smell similar to or give a similar vibe. Just go ahead and try and mix them together, because these are bombdiggy.bomb.com. I actually have 2 dupe houses here. So I'm pulling up from Dossier. So I'm pulling up the Dossier website because I love to just forget what is they duping. So let's get into that. Oh, I thought that was it. Okay, so we're gonna do this first one. So this is actually mixed with a new fragrance and another fragrance that's been quite hyped that I think deserves every ounce of its hype. So this is, the first one is Casablanca. Oh, real quick side note, before I get into exactly how I do these note things, I want to talk about how I go about layering on average. So what I do is I usually take the stronger of the 2, and that is my base, and then I go over top. Now, just because something's my base doesn't mean I spray the most of that. It kind of just depends on how they work together and what vibe I'm kind of going for. Oh, this guys, this light is booming on my face tongues. This is a great fragrance. I mean, okay, so I wore this a lot in the fall, but this is like a very delicious, like apple. It's like an appley. Cheese on peas. Not a pie, but like maybe like spiced apple juice, maybe, but like not like cleaned out of all of its stuff, like the real nitty gritty apple juice spiced. It smells so good. And in the dry down, it's like caramel, like the caramel like coats this. I'm not smelling it right now, but to be honest, to be fair, I have the fragrance. I'm wearing one of the combos today, and it's just booming in my nose, and no one's gonna be surprised when I tell you what the fragrance combo I'm wearing, because it's just booming in my nose. So we all know this particular fragrance is Chef's Kiss, but it's a caramelized spiced apple juice. But I mean, it could just be like the apple itself is like dipped in a spiced caramel. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's definitely great for fall. It works for winter. I've worn this in the spring. I mean, it really works for any time. This is a big. This I believe is 100. Yeah, this is 100 ml, guys. Look at this dainty dama avena this buckle. Quite immaculate. It's a tall ass bottle, right? Because it's so skinny. And then this is the new replicas on a date. I love this. I high-key want the full size, but I feel like I need to relax myself just because I should go through this one first. This is like a bubbly wine. It smells like a lighter wine though, not like a red, maybe like a sweet bubbling white wine. It's freaking gorgeous and feminine and lovely. It really is bubbly. And these work to make, let me just spray that because when I wore this, well, this is a cozier scent just because of that caramel note. And then you get the bubbliness. And because it's like a spiced caramel apple scent, it kind of gives a little bit of warmth. While at this, oh my Lord. This just smells like you took the wine and like you either are eating the apple that's caramelized there, or it's like a mosh podge of like the wine glass is like a dirty wine glass, right? So it's like the dirtiness would be like the caramel coating it. And the wine is like an apple grapey wine. It smells absolutely delicious. But also the On a Date by Replica gave it like some bougette-ness to it. Because I think Casablanca is a very lovely fragrance, but I would not say it's bougette. On a Date is giving a little more type of vibe. And I think this is such an, I don't want to say intoxicating, but it's such a entrancing type of scent to be mixing together. I mean, apple and grape, are we really surprised that they work well together? Absolutely not. And then you have the caramel drizzled on, like, it's just freaking gorgeous. And I think if you wanted it, the whiny like bubbliness kind of bothers you just a little bit, or you wanted to tone it down a little bit, or coat it in some sweetness, this caramel in here is absolutely sublime. The spiciness is gives it a little more oomph and pizzazz. And I think this combo is a combo you should definitely try. And I think if you lightened up on the Casablanca and sprayed more on the date, you could definitely wear this in the springtime. Most definitely. You could even have this be your scent of the day, and then as the day, when you go to the nighttime, you want to give it a little pizzazz, top this off with it, and you're just causing a scene. You're giving a commotion just by being there. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so the next combo is this right here. This is Dossier's Floral Peony, which I think is their dupe for Chloe. But let's make sure. Yes. Inspired by Chloe, okay, which is just peony, lychee, lily, rose, magnolia, freesia, musk, cedarwood, and honey. I like this. I don't have the biggest dent in it because it's a fresher scent. I'm getting more into fresher scents recently. It's a lovely scent. I think the honey in it makes it extremely nice. It's definitely a fresher scent that I like. Guys, I feel like this is just doing too much. Your girl is like sweating and but it's a fresher floral fragrance that has a dry down that sweetens it up a little bit. That to me is a nicer, it's a lovely smell. I did think about buying Chloe, but I don't know. Like I said, the fresher scents is just harder for me to be like, yeah, it's definitely worth the price. I don't know, but I like it, and I think Dossier did a really good job. And I don't know about the original, but the Dossier one lasts quite some time. Now, follow me for a second. This is Club de Nuit Imperial White. This is like in the family of Delina exclusive type of vibe. This is my base. Now, I really like this. This is a very lovely rose, lychee fragrance that has some touch of powderiness and some creaminess. I like this a lot. However, if you take Floral Peony and you douse this in it, it makes the follow me for a second because this is going to sound really weird. The most creamy, delicious soap I've ever smelt in my life. It's giving like it's going to be the most hydrating soap you've ever put on your skin. but it definitely cleans you. Like, you're a clean type of person. And then there's peaks of this creamy sweetness. That is, it really could give like you just used a really good soap, and this is what it smells like. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so, I wouldn't say this, to me this combo is not really giving luxe. It's giving clean girl aesthetic. It's giving, oh my goodness, so girly and feminine. Oh Lord, it's giving dresses and skirts. It's giving flowy fits and billowing shirts. It's giving through the poppy fields and cottage core. That slight tinge of powderiness from the imperial white. Oh, like, it's giving fun, but in the like delicateness. We're not like kicking a soccer ball, or we're like talking to the animals. Like, I just love this combo, and I'm very souped to wear it in the warmer weather for sure, because it just smells like, I don't know, like, it just smells really good. Oh my gosh. And it just, it's that slight creaminess peeking through from this. So this is the base, but this is the lightest of sprays because this is quite strong. And then I would just drown myself in this, and then this lasts quite a bit of time, to be fair. Oh Lord, this is the creamiest, most hydrating, slight like punch, like plunges, slight soft punches of sweet soap I've ever smelled in my life. This is so beautiful. So yeah, that is Fleur Peony, which is Chloe's Chloe, and Club de Nuit Imperial White. Yes. Yes. Okay, so this next one I like. Okay, so this is major different price points. This is Fruity Brown Sugar, which is Dossier's dupe for YSL's Mon Petit. I love this. What's hilarious to me is the fact that this dent is not so crazy, is not denting like that, because I just have so many fragrances, and it just depends on what I feel like wearing that day. Oh lordy, lordy, lordy. This is delicious. You have bergamot, raspberry, pear, jasmine, orange blossom, brown sugar, patchouli, amber, vanilla. Let me tell you what I smell. I can't even spray this on me. I'm so, my skin is so crazy right now. This smells like fruity brown sugar. It smells like that. Okay, the raspberry and the pear is very strong in here. The bergamot is in here, but that brown sugar is quite strong for sure, in terms of like just being sprinkled on everything in here. I don't think I would say, I guess you smell, this just smells like very like candy, fruity candy type of esque. Oh Lord, this is delicious. This is amazing. This is enjoyable. And what's crazy, I mean, I don't think YSL's Mon Petit is super expensive. It's definitely mid-priced for me, but I mean, the bottle is really what's amazing. I think I'm gonna get Intensement at some point, because I just love that, and I've loved it for a while now. But this is $30. This is $30. Now, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it's $40 because with shipping. So if this is the only one you're gonna get, you're gonna spend $40, which is still cheaper than the average fragrance. And this lasts pretty dang amazing on me. Oh jeez, what did I mix it with? One of my most expensive fragrance in my collection. This right here is Delina's La Rosée. This is one of the prettiest feminine scents. It's like a clean, sweet scent. And I'm not gonna even go into the notes, but when I tell you, when these get mixed together, it's giving literal candy. Like, it gives me like the most, expensive candy, and fruity brown sugar is my base. And this is the top. It gives it gives me like on my skin it definitely was sweeter.